Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with BW. With BW Smash right now. We have um, BW taking on Franklin College, as I put back here. BW is 1-0 in NACE, going up against Franklin College, which they are 0-2 on the season. Um, they are just making their selections right now. I'm LT Barone, going to be solo casting this one. And yeah, so far, both people have revealed their first characters who they're going to go in. Um, BW is going to be sending in Lancelot on Pit, and it looks like they're going up against a Bowser. So they're just now going to go over stage lists. But yeah, Franklin College last year beat BW in a pretty close match. They were not carried, but they were led by a Fox player named Gray Rat, who was, yep, a Fox player. So hopefully this team learned from their losses last year or last semester even, and just keep on rolling with the punches, see if they could win. Um, yeah, I expect this to be a close one, but I think BW should be able to close it out. The power with the combined of Super Mario with Lancelot, um, Nugget, and Space Hippie. This team is really solid, and yeah, I don't see why they shouldn't be able to do it. I do think it would be like a 2-1 series, like a very close one. Um, yeah, as once again, it looks like they're going over stages, taking a bit longer than I expected. But yeah, how you guys doing? Hopefully everybody is enjoying the stream right now. Um, yeah, that's kind of it. I think that starting with Lance with Pitt versus Bowser is going to be good matchup wise, but I don't know how Lancelot does with heavy specifically because the heavies they could just deal with getting hit by Pitt all day. That's just a normal occurrence for them. But it's just not only their survivability, but their kill power. They could kill, our Bowser especially could kill Pit super early. It's just going to depend on um, Pit, how Lancelot is going to avoid those big hits and how the Bowser is going to play around to get those big hits. Those are two really important things. As stage doesn't necessarily matter, at least in my opinion. Um, Except for like FD where Bowser can't necessarily land. Um, but yeah, other than that, like Bowser is just going to live for a long time, as it looks like they are getting ready. Once again, this is Lancelot versus the Bowser. We don't have the name for them yet, and that is going to be a quick 13, but nothing too much. That is also a big thing that Bowser players just like in general because it's really good. Just up B out of shield and getting hit by that down air, not any percent done on them yet. Being able to recover Lance is, but just stuck in the corner. This Bowser is playing really well, but you touch Bowser's shield and avoiding it, and I mean avoiding the up B, almost dying for it though, but dying with that down air. Oh yeah, here's audio, so here's the gameplay as well. And then F2, almost going into a and another down air out of the Bowser. This has already happened twice. I want to see if this because most of the time with the Bowser's disadvantage is going to do down air. And then three forwarders looking for a fourth misses, but recovers high and makes it. Bowser just decided to go on stage. Lands with one edge guard and turn this around. That's another down air though. As that's a pit down air. The up B out of sheet. And that up tilt's going to take it. Now not even a stock taken by Lancelot. That is another up B. Only 10% this time. That move's getting just a bit stale. Good grab. Now to see if he catches down there. They did that time, but there's that one and still catches that one too. Catches the down B. Is Bowser really struggling to land? I'd like him to go to ledge, but the Nair kind of fell out of it. An up tilt, up air might not kill, but that's a good confirm for more damage. The Flare Breath misses, that F smash across the stage is going to take it. Lands with a really clean game. And now the Bowser forward air missing the F tilt. I want to see just a bit more. Shooting the Bowser. Now 82%. Lance has to be careful because a lot of Bowser can kill, especially that down air once again. Goes for the runoff fair and misses. And now that up smash is going to connect, and that's going to take it.
Bowser wins!
So, not a lot of what I expected. I thought that was going to be more of Lance just being in advantage while the Bowser's in disadvantage, as here's a live update of the score. But yeah, there's a lot. There was a lot to learn from there. I don't think that Lance plays against Bowser fairly often, so it was probably a new matchup. But yeah, as the score is 11-9, not 12-9. Lancelot did end up taking a stock at the end of the day. So now we are just waiting for who BW is going to send next. I personally think, I don't think you could go wrong, but I think if you were to go, especially Super Mario or Space Hippie, those would be two very excellent choices. Yeah, I think those two characters just combo Bowser anywhere and everywhere all at once, and there's not really much that Bowser can do. So yeah, as we see who they are going to choose, I kind of get to have the behind the scenes sneak peek. But yeah, once again, I feel like it should be either Space Hippie or Super Mario. Um, those two are really solid players that know their combo routes and will be able to put you in a combo for a long time. As it looks like it is going to be Super Mario, so it's time for the Super Mario Super Show. If you missed it last week, well, you get a run back today. As now, it's going to be interesting the stage picks. Then Super Mario is most comfortable on Battlefield, but I heavily doubt the Bowser is going to leave Battlefield open. Um, Other than that, he just needs to once again watch out for the down airs, watch out for the up Bs out of shields. This Bowser, for better and worse, just kind of plays like a bog standard Bowser, um, which has been working pretty well for him. But yeah, I just want to see if maybe Matt could either call it out or just change it up. Um, yeah. So once again, going into stage picks, I feel like Super Mario is going to take them either to town or to I think not to town, either to small battlefield or to PS2. I feel like those are his two stages where he's most comfortable. Um, yeah, it's just going to be interesting on how he is going to play it. Um, yeah, I don't really have much else to say. With the team being down, they do have to try to claw back just a bit more. But yeah, this team is able to do it. This is only the first person. As long as they are able to not let it snowball into something worse, this should be fine. A two stock deficit is not the worst thing in the world. We've definitely seen worse. And as we wait, I don't necessarily know what's taking them so long. But yeah, I guess to throw out a prediction, I don't know how to do the never mind. Right when I say something, they start. So as both teams are loading in, probably trying to connect Super Mario's controller. Here's the game audio. You're welcome. Yeah, Bowser. If you haven't seen gameplay, that's what he wants to equal out the stocks, and then they're able to. So stocks are transferable as long as you win, but if you, well, all the damage that you took is just kind of erased. As the Bowser doesn't get his up B connected, which is something really good. That was really good patience by Super Mario to not only pull it out. Now that's going to be a lot of damage. Going for the episode immediately after 82%. Now 105 and stuck in the corner. How is Mario going to land with the air dodge and the dash attack? So now this Bowser is doing another up B. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Getting 3, 4, 5, 73% just like that. Good combo. And he called it out, but it was able to hit nonetheless. And that is now going to be 8-11, favoring Franklin College with another up B. And now the down air. Now he's waiting for the Bowser down air. There it is, but that's now the second time he's called it out, but that's been able to punish it. Now doing for the double jump, doing down throw, not getting much else happening. I don't think that F smash would have killed, but it definitely would have set the Bowser in a precarious situation. As now that's 37% just mostly off of Bowser up B. And now just the empty hop into side B, missed it. Now up tilt, up air, calls out the landing, and that's going to be a stock. Great job by Super Mario just waiting. And now getting hit by another down air. 83%, but Mario with rage. That's not going to take it. We have Mario with rage. His combos are just a bit harder to hit, but it's Bowser. Bowser can get hit by almost anything. I play Ike, and Ike can combo Bowser with rage. And now, missing both, but 137% still alive nonetheless. He's going to have to play this a bit more carefully. One, and then gets the F smash. There's no jump on the Bowser. The cape doesn't turn him around though. That was a pretty weird interaction. Now doing the down throw, missing the up air. If he is able to take the stock before losing his, that's going to be pretty. And now moving on, and it's going to be 7-10. Favoring Franklin College with another up B connecting. And that side B is going to do a good amount too. Super Mario, he has to calm down. He has to play this the way that he plays his game instead of playing into the Bowser's hands. Now that up tilt connects, and that's going to be a lot of damage. One more move by Bowser that's not up B will probably kill, and he's definitely looking for it. Super Mario holding shield pretty well, allowing the Bowser on stage though. That up B doesn't kill, but ooh, that F tilt could have done it if it connected. Try going for the down smash with the Bowser, didn't budge, and that F air, that fair is going to take it, and that's going to be now 6-10.
Bowser wins.
And that is the first time that Bowser has ever beaten Mario that's not in Mario Kart or Mario Party. Once again, the score. On the other side of my head, 10-6. If you want to see a little bit of a live view, not from the scoreboard. And now here's the predicament. You are down effectively 2 players. So for BW to win, their 2 players has to take out Franklin's effectively 4 players. So yes, there is only 1 stock on the Bowser, but the Bowser has been showing that even with the 1 stock, he is able to do a lot with it. So now I think at this point, I would send in Space Hippie, because it's either him or Nugget for anchor. I mean for third and then anchor. I do trust Space Hippie more for anchor, but I think the big priority is just to get rid of this Bowser first. So it would be good to just send it to Space Hippie, get it out the way, and then finally Hem and Nugget should be able to clean up the rest. So yeah, that's my little prediction. That's what I think they should do. As it looks like they are picking Space Hippie that plays Diddy Kong. So Diddy Kong versus Bowser is kind of like it's a bad matchup, like how Bowser versus Mario is a bad matchup for Bowser, but I personally feel like it's kind of worse, especially with recovery for Bowser, because Z dropped banana to down air. Diddy could spike Bowser pretty early. All of Bowser's out of shield options, Diddy Kong could just stay far away and be like, I'll just pressure you with banana, and then it's your problem to approach me because I have banana. And then if you hold shield, I have monkey flip, so what are you going to do? Space Hippie does have to play careful, because if those get a bit too obvious, especially monkey flip, the Bowser can get a pretty hard punish on it, as he is picking Final Fantasy music that is based. Which option is he going to select? I think he's mad at the limited selection right now. As he chooses Cosmo Canyon, so that's already one win on the board. It looks like they might be going back to Small Battlefield. It's probably just a comfort pick. That's not PS2. Yeah, that's my personal opinion on that. Other than the Fox, I don't know who else Franklin College has, but I think that with the Diddy as well, those two players I'm pretty sure have played, and it was pretty close. It's just going to have to be Space Hippie with some momentum, or if Gray Rat is just going to be able to just play the way he does, just be super aggressive, be super suffocating, and just not allow anyone on the team to breathe. But first, have to worry about the Bowser. And yeah, once again, they're taking a bit long. I don't necessarily know why. Yeah, we do get to hear this great music though, which is a plus. Interesting predicament we're in. Looks like maybe Small Battlefield. They just moved the cursor. But anyways, stages in this matchup, Bowser does not want to be far. Bowser does not want Kalos. Doesn't want Town. Probably doesn't want FD. So if I was the Bowser, those would be the three stages I would ban, which are probably the three most popular stages that get banned in NACE, in my opinion. Those stages are just like super long. Town and City has like the shenanigans of the platforms. Kalos has the biggest blasts, or has the furthest blast zones in competitive, I believe. So a lot of people just survive super long where they wouldn't live in other stages. And then FD, there's no platforms. A lot of people love the platforms. They get a lot out of it, and with the stage with no platforms, their combo game, especially combo characters, just kind of get shot. So yeah, I'm thinking with those bans, if they do leave Battlefield open, probably go to Battlefield. Well, I'd probably recommend actually Small Battlefield or PS2, because if it is Battlefield, that's just a free Bowser down air to recover on that top platform. Diddy Kong can contest it with banana, but other than that, yeah, there's nothing too much. There is a big combo extension with banana, especially on Battlefield. You give Diddy Kong banana and top platform, it's going to go obscene. But it looks like they choose Small Battlefield as Franklin College waiting to go in, and they are. And yeah, we're going to get ready for the next yeah, the next part.
Three, two, one,
So once again, the
go!
Bowser has to SD twice. Ah, I tried doing that. Like side tangent. I tried doing that down B to grab the ledge, and I like completely whiffed. And I just have never figured out how to grab the ledge with it. So good on him for being able to. And now that is a up B just like that, and Flame Breath that is 50% already on the board. 2 up Bs and a Flame Breath. But yeah, that monkey flip hits, sending the Bowser off stage. And the forward smash would have killed, but doesn't get hit by it. And now another up air gets hit by the down air though. And that is another up B. And that up smash doesn't hit, but the down throw forward air does. Good little conversion. Tried going for the down tilt, and this forward smash gets interrupted again. This whole team at this point knows that the Bowser is going to go for the down air, but just hasn't been able to punish it. And that is going to take the stock now. So it's going to be 10-5 favoring Franklin. And this Bowser at this point just doing a whole bunch of extra credit. And that Bowser's jab hurts so much. And now 81%, just like that. He's able to make it, but gets burned on the ledge. Doesn't get hit by it, but doesn't get punished with it either. And that side B is going to do a bit more damage. And is able to survive, avoids the down air. And now the down tilt misses the side, or the forward smash, trying to call that out. And now just a little 2 pop guns, 3 pop guns, and this should be a kill. Gets banana. Isn't going for the thing that I was talking about, but 164 on Bowser. There's a lot of range, even though there's a lot of damage. And this monkey flip should kill, and it does it. Really good on Space Hippie to take the Bowser out finally, as it was giving a lot of grief to BW. Yeah, as the score is now, I'm updating it live as well. It is 9-5 favoring Franklin. So that is the current score, as we await to see who Franklin is going to send in next. So yeah, the Bowser already able to take 7 stocks, so he's definitely um, feeling accomplished, and as he should. But BW, unfortunately, we had to use 3 players to get rid of their 1, and our third player even lost a stock. But it doesn't mean it's over. This is definitely doable. Um, they just have to, Space Hippie and Nugget, the final 2, just has to play significantly more clean than they would usually have to. And as it looks like they are about ready, no, they aren't. Um, I really wish I could know the characters so I could tell you guys in advance. I'm actually going to see if I can, so bear with me. Um, but yeah, this team has been um, looking pretty all right so far. Um, once again, losing 3 stocks or losing 9 stocks isn't the greatest thing in the world, but that doesn't mean it's not winnable. They just need to once again just literally clean up their act, and yeah, just not figure it out, but just like, especially when they are able to get a habit, they have been punishing the habit, but they haven't been punishing it as well as they should be. Um, there it is. Um, as they are actually sending in Gray Rat on Jigglypuff instead of Bowser. So, I mean, Jigglypuff instead of words instead of Fox. So that's going to be pretty. That's going to be pretty wacky, pretty interesting. I think Jigglypuff, um, they just kind of float in the air for forever. Um, and Diddy Kong, once again, Banana's going to be huge, but you have to be careful on just how Jigglypuff floats. Um, because they could camp, they could be aggressive. If Diddy Kong throws banana, they could just kind of catch the banana with one of their many aerials. Um, there's drill combos, but for Jigglypuff to do all of her main damage, Jigglypuff has to go in. Diddy Kong can just kind of say no. And like if you go in, there's a monkey flip waiting for you or an up smash out of shield. Um, so yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I don't think I've seen Jigglypuff versus Diddy Kong before, so it's going to be a new experience for me, especially broadcasting it. Um, yeah, I can't even make a joke of like, oh, this is a melee matchup or this is a brawl matchup because I don't think I've ever seen this matchup in any circumstance. As the two teams are going over stages, it's actually BW trying to figure out the stage. It looks like maybe sticking to small battlefield. Um, we don't fully know yet. Um, yeah. Um, things to look out for against Jigglypuff. Once again, Nair, drill combos, back air hurts like a truck. Um, and obviously, the most dangerous thing is for you to roll against Jigglypuff, as they are going to Battlefield, which is going to be interesting. Um, so now it is number two, or person number two for
Three,
Franklin.
two,
And
one,
for
go!
Space Hippie, he has to SD once, and then they should be able to start as they taunt, and they are ready to go. And all of the Jigglypuff buttons are pressed. I have never seen a throw go that low, and that is going to be a early stock. Yeah, that's what happened specifically with Diddy. Now let's see if he's able to take that one after that unfortunate stock. And good parry, making sure that the shield isn't broken. Because at this point, a rest would kill. That snow jump is able to make it with that angle. Um, and now drill and gets the rest, and that's going to be the stock. So yeah, just like that, that's now going to be 3-9 favoring favoring Franklin. But here's the thing: of all matchups, now it's Byleth versus Jigglypuff. Byleth has a great recovery that they don't need to tether grab with. I mean, they have a tether grab, so they don't need to jump to recover. Um, a lot of aerials and projectiles to get to just kind of say, "Stay away. You're not getting close to me." Um, yeah, like this is a pretty hard matchup. The way that Nugget plays Byleth, it's going to be a bit more of like projectile based and mixing when shooting the arrow when they're not. Um, but either way, I think mixing it up of more so just like a fly swatter type deal of like I'm going to swing and if you get hit, it's your fault, so don't get hit. Um, yeah, I think that is going to be the play as Byleth is selected and confirmed. Um, Stage choice, I feel like doesn't necessarily matter. Um, yes, the big thing is I feel like for Nugget, I think actually having a longer stage is better because what are they going to do? Approach? You're on the other side. Um, but like every stage that Jigglypuff would want to go, Byleth is fine. Smashville, um, Byleth can just call out one or two jumps with a up smash, and that's going to be the stock. Obviously, the sauce with the up B that they could do. Um, yeah, it's just going to be very interesting to see how they're going to play it. But they are still thinking about the stages. I don't think they're going to Temple. Um, that's what they're hovered over right now. But yeah, do I think that Nugget can make the comeback? I've seen worse happen, but I think it needs to start with first this Jigglypuff. Um, I think this is going to be a good like litmus test of um how the Jigglypuff, I mean how Nugget can adapt to see like which play style is going to work best. Is it going to be like the super campy with arrow? Is it going to be the mid-range game with the fairs and nairs and back air? Also, yeah, back air is going to kill Jigglypuff really early. Um, I'm going to want to see not a lot of F smashes in the corner. Um, I know Nugget goes for that pretty often. If they hit, the balloon pops. If they don't hit, your stock's probably going to pop. So kind of a 50-50 high risk, high reward. And you kind of don't have the numbers to be playing that high risk. Um, and yeah, it looks like they're still figuring out the stages right now. Um, Franklin College banned Small Battlefield, PS2, and FD. Um, So they are kind of okay with the long game. They don't want dual plats or single plat or no plats. So I'm kind of curious to see what Nugget chooses. Is I think they realize the selection and small battlefield was picked, but it looks like they're going to small battlefield. I don't think they saw it. Um, yeah, I don't think they saw it. So looks like we're probably going to be waiting just a bit longer as they probably get that situated. Um, Yep, they just realized that they banned small battlefield. So now, waiting. I like it because this is just going to be a 3v3. No person has to SD. I think this is going to probably go into last stock. Byleth or Danny should be able to take one or two. Um, Once again, I've seen crazier stuff happen. I've seen comebacks like this, but we are going to get into this game and find out live.
3, 2, 1, go!
And now once again nobody has to SD and the Jigglypuff immediately approaches. But these arrows and nairs so far able to keep the Jigglypuff out. Rolling in on Jigglypuff's kind of a death sentence, but so far is alive. And that's going to call out the tether, and that's going to be a stock already. And now with it being 2-9, already trying to go for another one, but still alive. They have to save their jump and mix their DIs. But yeah, that is able to grab, and I think that's not going to be a lot of jumps. So now it's going to be 2-8 with that lucky break. And that rest hit, so now it's going to be 1-8. And now that up air connects. A lot of good damage already. And went for the down air, but gets hit. But once again, that back air hurts a lot on Jigglypuff. And now, once again, this camping game gets stuck on the platform, but gets hit by the back air once again. Avoids the nair with the down tilt. And now that arrow, that's one snipe, going for a second one, misses. But 87%, that is kill percent, especially for Byleth back air. Not yet, though. Just barely surviving. A little bit of a connectivity issue, but we still play. And now 60%, still able to live as they grab the ledge. And now all they need to do is just keep playing patient. The drill goes for the rest, misses, and this should be an easy S. It's a misinput, but that's okay. That is going to keep alive, but it doesn't matter because that up tilt takes it 1-7. Off stage, though, has to recover. Good air dodge, but that is not going to be enough, and that is going to be 0-7. Franklin up 1 right now. Or Franklin up 1-0 right now. And yeah, with that, obviously there is a lot to work on, but it doesn't mean that the series is over. As the little scoreboard in the back shows, Franklin College is leading 1-0, but it's a best 2 out of 3 for a reason. So with that, we are going to take a short break, and when we get right back, we will be back with round number 2, hopefully out of 3, so BW comes back. And yeah, we will be right back with more BW Smash. Stay tuned. And we are back to game number two, and it looks like they are starting out with a Cloud this time. Once again, BW is down 0-1, but this is doable. Um, Cloud versus Byleth. We've seen this matchup so many times. Technically, it's Cloud favored, but Byleth can do a lot of damage in that, as Nugget is doing so far, calling out the jump, and then the up B snag right out of the air. Down tilt misses the up air, and this Cloud is just kind of swinging right now. I think this is the second week in a row Nugget has had to play against a Byleth. It's like that X that refused to go away. This is Nugget's former main or secondary. And yeah, 12-12 right now. This Cloud doing a whole lot better than last week's. That up tilt connects but doesn't take the stock. Um, Nugget not able to capitalize with that up air. That probably would have taken it. But yeah, Cloud with limit is a very dangerous thing, not only because of his special moves, but because he is faster. And that up smash does not connect. Probably going to go for it again. Doesn't. Parries the F tilt. Down tilt up air doesn't work, but is a good attempt. Just barely. Some of these kill moves are just barely whiffing. And dodges the arrow last second. And this Cloud just goes for the jumping side B, which connects. And that is now 11-11 as that up air connects. Nugget playing this much closely, getting hit with 34, 49% now, 63, as it just keeps climbing. Nugget has to get down, avoids that up smash just to get hit by the back air. Avoids getting hit by that one, though. And now this is Cloud off stage, but able to recover high to avoid the F smash. That definitely could have probably not taken the early stock, but it would have looked nice. 114 to 62. Nugget climbing right back in, not getting the sweet spot of the up smash, or else that move definitely would have killed. I know my character. Up tilt, up B doesn't connect, but that dash attack does, 91. And the Cloud going low and is able to recover while avoiding these down tilts. And that up air doesn't take it. And now this, guessing side B. Yep, not able to take it. But great job by Nugget to realize and move out the way. And that snipe, getting him out of there. Nice call out and nice snipe by Nugget. As now Nugget is off stage. The tether didn't last long, and that is going to be a whole lot of limit charge on Cloud. But that is a quick 34. These two are playing neck and neck right now with each other. As that jab is probably going to lead into... He was hard predicting a roll out, but doesn't get it. And once again, that up tilt, up B, able to connect. Nair dash attack as well. Not burning limit on recovery, but losing it anyways. 19 or 35 to 96. This is a big lead for Nugget. Nugget should be able to just continue on building this lead. And that is not able to connect, but I do like the attempts of going for it. Good air dodge to avoid the F smash. And now just playing in the corner, and that dash attack sweet spots, and that's going to take it. That is a BW lead.
Allow me to demonstrate.
As that is now 9 to 10, as you can see over there, favoring BW. So now that was game number one, really clean game, or that was, yeah, rotation number one, I guess. Really clean gameplay, good mix-up of sending in Nugget on Byleth. First round, Byleth didn't do bad. Took the most stocks against the Jigglypuff, but now for number two, just giving in the hot hand to the person and doing something with it. It was good. It was needed. But now for person number two, it is a 10-9 lead, but as we were able to see with the Bowser, we could kind of see how one stock, two stocks can roll over to the next game and the next game. And even if Nugget doesn't take any stock, this is good of just knowing not only who they send and counterpicking, but also information of how they play. So from what we saw last time, which was only the Bowser and the Jigglypuff, um, they're actually sending in Sonic. That's interesting. I don't know much about this Sonic. or I don't think I know anything at all. But a campy Sonic can definitely give Byleth a hard time. But if this Sonic isn't campy, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like I'm kind of biased because I think Ike versus Sonic is better than what most people think. But you have a projectile. It is a slow one. But you do have long-lasting hitboxes that can deter Sonic from spin dashing in. Um, where spin dash is invincible, you can kind of ignore because you just don't interact. You just stay away, which kind of has been the theme of like most of this team of like if you just bait and punish against Franklin so far, it will definitely get you pretty far. As now they are deciding which map to choose. They are going to Hollow. That's an interesting pick. Hollow has really small blast zones all around, and we could see how that is going to play in effect here. And as that's going to be one SD, I'm going to do one more, and then we could get the game started. I'd give the first one like a I forgot I rank SDs. The Bowser one, I really like the Bowser one. Just the down B fall off. Um, that one's like an 8, maybe a 9 out of 10. Um, just doing the down B off stage, that one's pretty good too. I would say like a 6, like a 5. Pretty meaty. That one, if it connected, that would have been a 10 out of 10 because that would have not been on purpose. But so far already, Nugget getting a lot of good information, a lot of good damage, but getting hit by the side B into the homing jack. And that's another side B from Sonic. Tried doing another one, but gets hit. 60 to 42. That is spin charge, I believe. I don't play Sonic. I know that one's a spin charge. And then that's a forward air. Tried going for the second one to take the stock early, but that air dodge is not going to make it, unfortunately. But you already know who you're going against. You already can kind of have a developmental plan on who to send in next. And yeah. Yeah, thank you, Derpster. You know my luck. I talk about SDs. He almost SDs. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them, I guess. But yeah, some pretty good information on how this Sonic plays, and I kind of don't see a way wrong other than Super Mario. Um, I would want someone to just camp more, make the Sonic approach, and this Sonic is not afraid of approaching. Got hit by a lot of arrows, by a lot of nairs, because the Sonic was the one forcing the issue. So I probably want to see, I would say, Lancelot, because not only for that, but you could also save Space Hippie for the next person. Um, yeah, as it does look like they are going to Lancelot. Been been doing pretty well on these predictions so far of who they're sending out. Um, yeah, but Sonic Pit, I feel like I've talked about this before, which is really weird. Um, Pit with the arrow can just kind of be like, hey, stop. Um, not to the level of like a Falco laser or something, but it's still able to deter Sonic from spin dashing. Other than that, Nair is kind of like Byleth Nair of being able to beat out spin dash, especially when they're trying to approach with it. And they're hovering town and city. That one's pretty interesting if it goes to town and city. It goes to Smashville though. That one, the side blast zones are. Excuse me, I was trying to fight a sneeze. Yeah, they go to Smashville, so the side blast zones are a bit larger, but the up blast zone is a bit closer. So you're going to want to look for vertical kills. Yes, I did mention Falco laser, and yes, I did mention Falco, but Yeah, there's a. Why aren't you here, Bumps? You could have been here and commentated with me and talked about Falco Laser live, but no. Anyways, score is 9-9 as we are getting into this next game, and yeah, I think once again neither person has to SD, so just going in pretty raw. Lance forcing the issue a lot. Um, so far, which is not the best thing because Sonic can just run away. If you give the Sonic incentive to run away, I don't think they would ever see why not. But that F tilt going for the down air, really wanted to take these stocks early, avoiding the F smash though, and just swinging pretty hard with that side B. Lance avoiding, well, not doing super well avoiding it. That forward air connects but doesn't take it. Everyone's just going deep, huh? Nobody wants these stocks to last long. The thing about Smashville is that you're almost always going to have an interaction. This stage is so small that someone just has to force the issue. That down air connects, but doesn't take the stock. That nair though sends Sonic the other way, and that homing attack misses. That move sucks, and that spring hits, but is still alive. But that F tilt takes it. And now that is going to be 8-9. That forward air connects, shoots the arrow, but misses. The F tilt hits, so 93-6. And that homing attack, once again, this Sonic is scaring me, and it's not even on my team. And that nair connects, avoids the down air. But 107%, Lancelot should be able to take it with one more good edge guard. Going really low, but this Sonic trying to go for a reversal. What is happening? Just a lot of close calls, back to back to back. And 132% on Sonic. So one more good strong hit from Pit. Yes, that one would take it, but didn't connect. Yeah, so once again, just this is more so of the Sonic gameplay of I'm just going to keep spinning around and around, and it's your job to deal with it. Lance kind of just trying to figure it on the fly. The free footstool is always fun. What? Yeah, the first hit of arrow connects, but the down air didn't spike, so it doesn't take the stock. And the Sonic can just kind of play for time. And that up air didn't lead to another up air, but that side B, or that neutral B, able to take it. And that dash attack, able to take the stock, which now it's 8-8. But if you're looking at the time, Franklin has the lead. But it looks like now, for some reason, doesn't want to play for the time. Is able to recover, but to avoid those two F smashes. And we're just going down to the depths for this stock. No one able to take a go, though. Lancelot getting hit by the side B once again. This is spin charge, which is the down B. But still, once again, Lance finally able to get some momentum. 35-46 with the turnaround up tilt. Tried calling out the down air, but didn't happen. And now 72-137. The Sonic goes deep but gets spiked. Doesn't take it though. But that F smash does. What a turnaround. Lancelot just going, you know what? I don't want to deal with this anymore. And that Sonic takes the stock right back. But these two are playing super even, playing this really well. But now 50 just like that. 58. And now the Sonic just not playing around anymore. Trying to go for the back air once again. They really like going for this back air. The F tilt connects, and that armor from the side B able to keep Lancelot alive, but it might be not for much longer. This Sonic doing a lot of damage, 110-22. The shield, the Orbitizer is able to avoid the spin dash overall, and that last hit of Nair, kind of like a not DLC Byleth Nair. That's not Palu Nair either. But yeah, this Sonic, once again, going deep. This Sonic really loves these attempts really far off stage. And now that's the arrow. Going for a spike, misses. And now this Sonic trying to go deep. That back air finally connects, but doesn't take it. Goes for another one, and wow, that connected. and just barely. But wow, these two played very close to each other. As you guys get to see me update this live, 6-7. Um, yeah, I kind of agree that the game said it hit, so it hit. Um, I tend to disagree with the game, mostly with hitboxes, but Sonic decided to wear a size 14 today. But Space Hippie immediately going in, Space Hippie's like, nah, that you didn't lose that. Let me close it out. Um, so yeah, that means if Space Hippie goes in, that means the last person is going to be Super Mario. Um, kind of what I expected or what I wanted out of game number one is showing in game number two. I wanted these two to be close. I wanted it to be not that I wanted, I expected it to be close. I expected it to be back and forth. Um, and they kind of just got blown out the water. But as you can see, already adapting. It does look like Franklin College is holding on to their two people that they know can do a lot of damage, which is the Bowser and the Jigglypuff. So I really want to see when it comes time for the Bowser, when it comes time for the Jigglypuff, how are they going to adapt? Um, yeah, for Sonic, Diddy Kong. Um, this definitely isn't Tweak versus Sonic, so I'll start with that. But I don't even know. Just a lot of things that Sonic can do. If Sonic wants to camp, Diddy Kong can just put a banana and be like, "Don't hit that," because if you do, you're going to take a lot of damage. Same thing with like Pop Gun. Um, a lot of Sonic's spin dashing moves can be interrupted by Monkey Flip, the grab version. So if you don't know, there's two versions of Monkey Flip. There's the grab version, and there's the version that Diddy Kong does the kick. The grab version kind of takes priority. It's like a downgraded, like the priority specifically, not the move, because it's probably better. But it's kind of like a downgraded Incineroar side B armor. Um, but once again, Monkey Flip is better than a Alolan Whip. I will say that. Um, but yeah, other than that, I like that could interrupt a lot of Sonic's game plan as they are trying to figure out which stage to go to. I think they're looking for Smashville because it's the stage that they kind of don't play on, and someone's looking for a stage right now. There it is. Space Hippie finds Smashville, and hopefully he is able to send this Sonic to the Blast Zone on Smashville. So both people, um, looking like they are getting ready to enter. Once again, that Sonic played really well, played it really close. Obviously took the stock when it counted the most, but Space Hippie does have a chance to close it out. To make it seem like it was 6-6 the whole time. Um, one big thing though, the edge guarding. This Sonic loves to edge guard, and a Space Hippie gets hit like once or even twice at the very most with barrel. I mean, while he's doing barrel, it's kind of a done deal. As Franklin College is kind of taking their time right now. BW ready to go, but for one reason or another, they're not starting. Um, so, okay, so what they're saying is pretty much they were trying to ban Smashville, but they worded it pretty interestingly. So Smashville is banned, and they are trying to figure out what other stage to go to. Um, so I wonder how long it's going to take for the rest of the team to figure it out. But yeah. Um, once again, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you drop a sub. Super shameless plug, I know. Um, yeah, just waiting for them to change the stage. Um, yeah, they're still figuring it out. There's a lot of interesting conversation going on. Um, yeah, we're still waiting. Um, so I think it was finally discussed that yeah, they banned Smashville. So hopefully this time for real, BW is going to change the stage. Um, you know, I'm going to take a quick break and tell them what's going on because they seem a bit lost. So we will be right back with more gameplay. This has been a very close set so far, and I'm excited to give the rest to you guys. But all right, and we are back. Still trying to decide on the stage, but they now know the right stuff that's going on. So yeah, we're just waiting for stage pick. Right now, they're hovering over PS2, but they might decide to not go to PS2. Um, yeah, neither one entering the ring right now, but yeah, I do like the effort that they have been putting forth as both teams are ready to go right now. Once again, this is Sonic versus Space Hippie on Diddy Kong, as you are now allowed to hear game audio.
3, 2, 1, go!
And yeah, starts with, you know what, that one's a good one. That one's creative. I'm glad I got to see that today. And that one, a bit less creative, but yeah, we'll take it. And now Sonic Speed going on. Spin dashes right to the stage, and kind of at this point, technically Space Hippie does have the lead, so he has more of the incentive to camp, especially with Sonic going in and getting all that damage. Going for the downer though, really wanted to end this game quickly, but either way, if he is able to leave this game unharmed, um, or without losing a stock, that would be good. Another down air attempt in that, yeah. Um, but that's okay because even though it is now 5-7, um, that doesn't mean the comeback's impossible. Um, as the barrel is able to get him back on stage. Um, and now a lot of shield pressure, but not connecting. And now 50% just like that. Space Hippie then parries that one, but doesn't get a good punish off of it. And that is a dash attack into up air. The monkey flip kick beats it out as well. Misses the forward air. That was a weird ledge grab to go straight down, calling out the low recovery. This might be, yep, that's another one. So the barrel got sniped by the spring, and now it is 4-7. Pretty unfortunate with the tight or with the tight game that we were having. That F smash doesn't connect, and neither does that monkey flip grab. And now 119-23. That up air not taking it just yet, but Space Hippie tried going for that ledge trapping with the barrels. Takes some damage, but doesn't take the stock. The Sonic tried grabbing the banana, but gets hit instead. And a lot of these homing attacks are missing. That was a good call out with the up smash, but just barely whiffing. And now the forward air not connecting. And that parry kind of had a little bit of analysis paralysis there, but that's okay. And now for Diddy Kong at this point, up smash should be able to kill. Banana into forward smash as he's able to connect with it. And now that's a charge, and it goes through it either goes through the shield or he tried parrying it. Either way, doesn't matter because we take those. And now it is 6-4. Um, not as pretty as it was earlier. And by earlier I mean one match ago, but it's okay. It is still doable. Um, I kind of expect them to send out the Bowser. Um, the Bowser played the best last time, or yeah, played the best last time, and I don't really think they have incentive not throwing him out. Um, so yeah, we're just going to wait. Um, yeah, as we are waiting for the next person, they are sending in Sonic Tupia on Terry. Um, very interesting name, but with the Terry pick with the Terry pick that means we're either going to see not the Bowser or not the Jigglypuff. And this is actually the captain of the team going in. So being head of communication for the team and now having to be the head of scrapping. See what he's going to do. Terry versus Diddy Kong can be very bad for Terry at times. Um, I don't know why. I don't know why specifically. I could kind of go into some guesses, but I've also just seen Riddles versus um, Riddles versus Tweak, and even with Kazuya, didn't look fun. Terry definitely didn't look fun either. Um, but yeah, Banana controls a lot of space. Um, so other than that, Terry can get ledge trap pretty easily and get hit by down air pretty easily. That's why the Ike versus Terry matchup is considered pretty even because once you're off stage as Terry, you just kind of get hit. Um, so yeah, hopefully Space Hippie will be able to capitalize off of that while keeping himself safe. And yeah, so when it comes to Terry, even when he gets go meter, there could be a point where he tries to do Buster Wolf and then gets slipped on, then slips on a banana. Um, yeah. Um, other than ledge trapping and edge guarding, Terry can kind of have a hard time getting in. Um, there's banana, there's monkey flip, and then after all that, you finally get in, and then you get hit by up smash out of shield. Um, you could kind of time down air. I mean, down B power dunk to be completely safe on block, but there's being safe on block and there's having a probably one of the fastest, if not the fastest, out shield option in the game with Z drop banana. As now we are going into the game, Space Hippie is going to have to SD twice. That one's basic. That one's all right. Let's see if he does anything special. Ah, that one's like literally middle of the road, like 5, maybe 4 out of 10. And obviously the banana tripped, or already the banana trips him twice, and now Nair doesn't connect into anything, but you go in on Terry, here's some 33. And a power wave, crack shoot, just a lot of buttons, and Terry's just saying, all right, this is you having to deal with me, because I'm not dealing with you. 98%, just like that. Dodges that power dunk just to get hit by another, or falls out of it. Tried going for the down air, but gets hit instead. That was a pretty prime opportunity to cheese a stock, but doesn't get it. 39% though. Can do a lot, but Terry, down throw, forward air, still have a jump using all the specials to land. Hits the F tilt, and then gets the side B, 83%. And that's a parry. This one will probably take it, and it does. So now it is going to be 6-3, favoring Franklin or Franklin College. But I know a character that has Flood. And I know a character that has a lot of combo potential, especially on Bowser if they send in the Bowser. There's a specific show that can kind of turn the tides here. And it could be the Super Mario Super Show. As Super Mario is going to be our last player, and that's going to be the person that we're going to send out. And yeah, it's going to be Mario versus Terry. That's a very explosive matchup. 6-4. I mean, 3-6 on stocks though is going to be an interesting predicament for him. But I think he could do it. He's played against some Terrys in the past. It hasn't been. It's not like he fights Terry on a regular basis, but he's fought a good amount of Terrys, especially in this league. Other than that, I was going to say, I was going to talk about the next person, but let's just start with this one. Super Mario, you already know some of his combos. We saw episode 1 of the Super Show being up smash, up B, and getting that kill in Gleck. So episode 2 wasn't the greatest. Kind of, I forgot who he lost to be honest. It's like 30 minutes ago. But let's see on episode 3 if the show can bounce back. Oh yeah, he lost to the Bowser. Episode 2 was, man, my F smash actually lost to a move for once because Mario forward smash is broken and beats out a lot of moves. Um, yeah, as we are just kind of waiting to see. I think they're waiting for Super Mario's commercial to go in. Actually, it looks like never mind. It looks like they might be sending in um someone else. Yeah, it looks like they're sending in Goomba instead. Man, the episode got canceled. I'm kind of sad now. But anyways, Goomba going to have a pretty good matchup, or pretty all right matchup. Going to FD though. Goomba, if anything, is a lot more sure in his decisions. And now we are going to roll on to potentially the last player. It's going to be 6-3. And yeah, so no stocks need to be taken. So let's see how Goomba plays it out. And the stream died. Great. So I will be right back. I'm going to fix the stream. Uh, or I will be right back. I am going to fix the stream and hopefully I do it before the game ends. So if the game ends, I'll come back and give an update. If it doesn't, I'll give an update. All right, be right back. All right, we are back. And there goes that stock right when I come back. And there goes that stock. And that is now 4-2 favoring 4-2 favoring Franklin, but so far this has been a pretty good showing from Goomba, only losing one stock against the Terry. But yeah, he just needs to play this just a bit more carefully. He can't afford to lose another one. Two stocks to three is much more doable than 3 stocks to 1. It's just going to see how he's going to do it, to be honest. That F tilt connects with the boomerang but doesn't take it. Swordy grab, but beats out the burning knuckle with that, and doesn't approach the shield. That was very interesting. The power dunk doesn't take it. Almost does though. Gets tripped up, and yep, that is unfortunately that burning knuckle is going to take the stock in that. It's not wraps. I've seen 3 stocks before. But he's going to have to play perfectly from now on and not get hit by a Buster Wolf. Because then this Terry could even think about taking it this one. And that Power Geyser doesn't do it, and that F Smash does. And now going to be rolling into this being 1 stock to... Yeah, 1 stock to 3. And yeah, this is going to be interesting. If they send, I will say, if they send in the Bowser, it is much more doable than them sending in the Jigglypuff. Once again, it's just going to be really interesting. I'm curious who they're going to send. Because yeah, they definitely mixed up their lineup just a bit from last time. And they're sending in the Bowser. J-Dog Swaggy on Bowser. I love it. So yeah, it's going to be Bowser versus Link, which I don't think is the best matchup for Bowser because, well, I don't think a lot of matchups are good for Bowser because Bowser can just get hit by a lot, but then Bowser lives and then kills you. So I'm not the expert. I actually updated the score wrong. It's 2-1 or 3-2. Excuse me. I tried so hard on that 4-2 so you guys could see. So I hope you guys take a liking to this big font. Um, and yeah, as it is going to be Link Bowser for potentially the last part for BW. Oh my gosh, everything's falling apart. Alright, ignore that. That never happened. That one's a good SD. I like that one. Even the Miss Bomb conversion. This one though, he gets it. But I think the first one might be a first 10 of the semester. And yeah, Bowser going in for the Flame Breath doesn't get hit, and he can't even do the up B out of shield because, well, because Goomba's ready for it. As the boomerang hits, the arrow misses, and that boomerang hits. And yeah, this is kind of the game plan that Goomba can just do. Can just stay away, to be like, you approach me, and then we'll do something. That Nair gets parried, but no punish, and then there's the up B out of shield. And a lot of potential damage, but not a lot of actual damage. As the down air connects, gets the grab the wrong way, unfortunately, but that is a up B in the right position. That's no jump. This could be dangerous in the corner, and that's going to be a side B. And he tried to go for the suicide, but hard DI in by Goomba, saving it. Speaking of getting the Goomba stomp, but the up tilt saving the Bowser from that forward smash. Which Link's forward smash is strong. It might have killed, to be honest. And now the F tilt doesn't connect, and that is another up B. And now that is a air dodge. And once again, this is Goomba's last life. So if he loses it, BW will be out and lose this game. And now that bomb connects. Arrow misses. And misses the grab, but gets hit by the up B for his troubles. Now he has to try to recover. He does. Parries the down air and gets the first stock. But 124, he has to be careful with a lot of moves. And GG's. Ignore error looking like a complete skinwalker in the background in the reflection. Um, it's over. Yeah. So yeah, error finding out how quickly this game could go because it's done. Um, so yeah, good games. We will get more games for Smash this Saturday. But other than that, more NACE games on Thursday. But uh, what else do we have on? Oh yeah, so special announcement. There is a Valorant game this Saturday, so please tune in because this guy has been frying. As much as Coach Grasso has not been able to put the camera on him, he has been frying. So yeah, once again, thank you all for watching. We will be back this Saturday with more content, so stay tuned, and we will see you on Saturday.